Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is going to be all about how to prepare for your pre-launch. I was inspired to create this video because I have been getting a few emails in regards to pre-launches. You know, what should I do? Do you have any tips as far as me pre-launching? I want to make sure that I start off on the very best foot as possible. And I do have some tips in regards to pre-launching. So if you are interested in this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. I do want to say this, when you are pre-launching your business, this is an extremely important time because you want to make sure that you're not only focusing on the internal behind the scenes portion of your business, such as getting your website ready, making sure that your inventory is in stock, or making sure that you have a reliable hair vendor. If you're doing like drop shipping, even if you're not doing drop shipping, you still want to have a reliable hair vendor. If you're selling hair extensions, if you're selling clothes, you want to have a reliable clothes vendor, and so on and so forth. But what I'm trying to get at is, a lot of times we focus on the internal behind the scenes portion of our business, which is completely okay and very necessary, but we forget to promote our business until it's actually active or until it's actually launched. And when you do that, sometimes we miss out on different opportunities to put our best foot forward. So oftentimes when we really don't plan for the pre-launch, what ends up happening is that we do all of the work on launch day. And a lot of times, you know, you may not get as many sales as you anticipated, or you may not get any sales at all. And that could have been a completely different outcome if people knew in advance that you were launching on this date. It gives people the opportunity to save up their money. It gives people the opportunity to, number one, know that you are launching, know that this company is coming out. It gives people the opportunity to shop around if they're interested in the product that you're offering, looking at different companies and still going back to your page and just wanting to see what the best option for them is. It just gives people an opportunity to not only do that, but also get excited. A lot of times we shop based on our excitement, we shop based on our anticipation. And so all of those factors go into why it's important to make sure that we are strategizing our pre-launch. The first tip that I have in regards to how to prepare for your pre-launch is promote ahead of time. Utilize Instagram and Facebook. There are a lot of people that I work with that are newer entrepreneurs, and I hear this a lot. I don't use Facebook. I don't use Instagram. I'm just not someone that enjoys social media. And like I've said on my podcast, the Brittney Bundles podcast, if you have not tuned in, be sure to tune in. I have different entrepreneurial interviews on there with different entrepreneurs. I go over different experiences that I've encountered during my entrepreneur journey. I share a lot of tips and also resources. So after this video, click the link down below and download the Anchor app if you haven't already. Listen to me there, or you can also go to my channel and look at the different podcast videos that I've uploaded as well. But like I've said before, like I just mentioned, I am someone that really wasn't intrigued with social media either. I'm really not intrigued with social media as far as just like a hobby. If it was not for my business, I more than likely would not be on social media like I am now. I wouldn't. I may have Facebook still pop in, pop out occasionally, but I wouldn't be on social media like that either. So when you become an entrepreneur and when you're doing something different, a lot of times it causes for different behaviors on our end. And so we have to look at we should look at all of the available opportunities and resources that we have to make our business as successful as it possibly can be. So promote. I get this question a lot too. What should I post for my pre-launch? Like, what should I do to let people know that I am going to be launching? Well, first things first, decide when you are going to pre-launch. I find that a lot of times people don't want to promote their pre-launch because they really aren't set on a specific date. They know the time frame. They know that they want to launch like next month sometime, or they know that they want to launch next year sometimes, but they don't know like what day they're going to launch. If you are planning on launching next year, I don't recommend starting to promote right now. I recommend if you're starting to, or if you're planning on launching like within the next 60 days or less, we can even stretch it to 90 days or less. I wouldn't go past 90 just as my recommendation. Definitely start promoting. You can say things like, your hair company name or your business name, and then the date under it. You can have create a flyer with that information on it. And then below the flyer, you can go ahead and put additional information as far as your website URL, any discounts or promotions you're going to be offering, why people should shop with you, the benefits of your products, services, things like that. You want to do what you can to not only create awareness, but you do want to create that excitement as well. The second tip that I have is create excitement and interest. It is very important, like I mentioned before, to get people excited and gathered around and anticipating what it is you're going to be offering. Why? Like I said before, a lot of times people purchase based on how they feel, their excitement, their anticipation, their interest. And if you can get as many people excited and interested in what you're doing, that's going to be a better outcome for you and your business in the long run. That is the whole mentality behind Black Friday. If you notice, during Black Friday, you receive a lot of different literature. You receive different like countdown emails, reminders. You go into the store, you see different decorations, all in hopes of getting you excited and anticipating Black Friday, so that you can have your mind set to where you're going to go on Black Friday first, how much you're going to spend, what you're going to buy. TVs are really popular during Black Friday. And so a lot of times, Best Buy especially will go ahead and promote the TVs, and Walmart as well. And so people already get that in their mind. They already get excited. They're already talking about it at their dinner table on Thanksgiving. They already know what they're going to go for. They're talking about it before Thanksgiving. I'm getting a new TV on Black Friday and Black Friday. And so it's a sense of excitement. And so not only are the companies wanting to let you know that, hey, I'm going to offer a sale, and hey, I have this product, and hey, this and that, but it's also their way and their strategy of letting you know, hey, this is something that you don't want to miss. This is something that's not going to last too long. This is something that you want to be a part of. This is something where you may miss out if you don't come right now. So you do want to look at creating that excitement and interest. So the things that you can consider doing are similar to that. Posting different pictures of your products, posting different pictures of your services, and also letting people know that there are a limited amount that you are willing to sell discounted. That's an idea. Or doing different giveaways, or making sure that you are offering exclusive discounts to those that have signed up to your email mailing list before your launch date. So just different things like that, or making sure that you're going to share discount codes, exclusive discount codes on your social media page. And it's going to be private for the first 5 hours of your website launch. So make sure that you're following this page, not just checking in periodically, but you want to make sure that you're following so that you can get the exclusive discounts. Just different creative things like that. The next tip I have, I just mentioned this, and I mentioned as an example, having people sign up for your email mailing list. You want to make sure that you do create an email mailing list to stay connected. A lot of times I find that entrepreneurs don't create their email mailing list until after the website is launched, or they really don't take it serious until after it is launched. It is extremely important to create an email mailing list to keep those people that are interested in what you're offering connected. You want to make sure that you have some type of platform or some type of service or program, or you have something that keeps people interested and connected as a community that are interested in what you're doing. So for example, different artists, they have different fan pages, or people that are interested in what the artists are doing or singing or creating, producing. They can follow that. You have different hair pages and blogs, or people that are interested in certain hair styles and certain hair textures. They can all stay connected and they can communicate about it. Now, although you're not going to be able to have that open forum where people can just, communicate back and forth when you have an email mailing list, it's still kind of that same idea where you're able to keep people that are interested in what you're offering connected. You're able to share information about your business. You're able to not just rely on social media, but now you have another reason for them to come to your website and stay engaged with your website as well. So it's all about making sure that people don't forget about you, but that you're not overdoing it. Sometimes there are people that have created their email mailing list and they have noticed that they're losing a lot of email subscribers. And when I take a look at their account and, just kind of take a look at their structure of their business and how they're promoting their email mailing list and how frequent they're sending out their email newsletters, I find that a lot of times people are unsubscribing because they're sending tons and tons and tons of emails. I mean, like at one time I was working with someone that was sending at least 3 to 5 emails every other day, or it may have been every day, but it was very, very frequent. And a lot of times people just don't want to be bombarded. They don't want to feel like they're harassed to have to support or go to your page, but they still don't want to forget. So there are also some companies that don't send email mailing newsletters for months and months and months. And a lot of times people just forget about that company. They don't post for months and months and months, and people just forget. So it's important to find that balance and keep the hype with your business even before you launch. It's important to promote your email mailing list, your website link. Of course, you want to make sure that you've purchased the URL first, the domain name first, before you go ahead and start promoting it, because you don't want to promote a domain name that you go back to purchase in a few weeks and it's taken, and then you have to go ahead and, you know, promote a whole new link and explain why the first link isn't going to be, you know, your business link and things like that. So, you know, it's important to make sure that we're doing the footwork, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video and throughout, before we actually launch, and while we, you know, after we launch as well. The fourth tip that I have is giveaways, samples, and games. So like I mentioned a little bit ago with creating excitement, people like something to look forward to. And one way that you can get that excitement and anticipation going is by creating giveaways and games. So the giveaways could be the first 10 people to go to my website when the website launches on this date at this time will receive a free bundle with their purchase, or will receive 50% off of their second purchase, or will receive a free hair charm, or will receive this, or will, you know, you have to be creative and find out what's going to work best for you. But finding different giveaways, you can also Google giveaways. You can also go on YouTube and search different giveaways to get ideas and also inspiration as far as what other companies have done, and choose something that you feel will work well for your business, and tweak it and customize it to make it your own. And then also samples. You can also say something like, you know, the first 15 people that sign up for my email mailing list and also visit my website, like my Instagram picture and comment done underneath, will receive a free sample of this hair texture. This is one of our most popular hair textures. It's my personal favorite hair texture, and just things like that to get people excited and give them a reason to actually put in their calendar or put down in their mind that, okay, this is something that I don't want to miss. Also different games. So if you want to do something like different trivia questions, asking different people that are following you, if you go live on your Instagram or live on Facebook, what was the name of the first product that I posted on my Instagram page, giving them an opportunity to go back to your Instagram and kind of do like a social media hunt. That's all about your business. What's the name of our most popular texture? I made a post about that last week. When does our business launch? And just different things like that to get people, again, engaged, excited, sharing the information, wanting to know more, wanting to make sure that they're there, that they're not missing it. So that's something else. And then the winner can get like a gift card or something like that. And then the last tip that I have is consider offering pre-order. So this is something that a lot of companies look over, but I think it's really, really wise to consider. And that's having an option for pre-order. So allowing people to be able to order ahead of time before your website actually launches is something that could actually increase your sales. So sometimes people just don't want to wait. People will wait, like I mentioned with the Black Friday example. You know, they have to wait sometimes, depending on how bad they want what they want, and how bad they want to save what they want to save, and how bad they want to get out there and experience Black Friday. A lot of times they will wait. But sometimes people will just be like, you know what, I really don't want to wait. Is there a way that I can go ahead and order ahead of time? Is there a way that I can go ahead and get in line now? I remember when a new iPhone came in, and I didn't really want to go to the store. I didn't really want to get in line. I've already done that before. And I'm like, I just really don't want to do it. So I remember going online and seeing if there was a place or a way that I could wait in line virtually. And there was, through my cell phone carrier. They had on their website, you know, get in line here so that you don't have to actually go to the store. And so I did that. And I would check my phone every so often to make sure that I was still in line, and I would wait my turn. But I was able to pre-order that phone to ensure that I was going to get one. So I didn't really have to wait until launch day, but I was still supporting that product, and I was still getting what I wanted because I was able to pre-order. So if you are launching, let's just give an example, in about a week or in a month, and you're like, you know, hey, I have all of my products already ready. I know the prices for everything. I'm going to allow people to pre-order. That's something that you can promote as well and start collecting revenue before you even actually open, before you even launch. And sometimes that gives entrepreneurs that kind of boost of confidence that they need to really go forward with the launch and really go forward with putting everything that they need to into their business. Sometimes people get cold feet when it's time to actually launch, and they continuously push back their launch date. So all of these tips are for people that are really sure about what date they're planning on launching. And like I said, with the pre-orders, this is a great way to keep you motivated. If you start to see sales coming in before your launch date, the chance of you pushing back your launch date, a lot of times it kind of goes down a little bit. You know, it's not as high as someone that may, you know, be second guessing themselves or wondering, hey, you know, do these textures really match the company that I'm opening? Are my prices too high? Will people really support, and things like that? So I really hope that these tips help. The bottom line of the whole video is just make sure that you are promoting ahead of time. You want to make sure that people know as much as they can about your business before you actually launch. You can always wait until you do launch, but it's just more footwork, and there's opportunities that were potentially missed by you not promoting ahead of time. So if you have any additional questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.